So before taking the decision to go to Seoul and to Korea to sing her first, I remember there was all those events taking place that was drawing me to her. Well, first it was in Italy. I was strongly thinking about her, so I dropped her a message. It turns out that she was in Rome. I was ready to go to Rome, but she tells me that like that in that evening she would go back in Switzerland where she was visiting a friend, and then she would go to France. So there was this struggling, like okay, I can leave early uh, from Italy and go to France, and again I could, but I didn't. And and then it just went. That's it. It was gone. Then I think it was a few months or a few weeks later, I got to visit my brother in Dubai. At the time, he used to live in Dubai. And again, one day, really, there was this heavy, strong feeling about, like happened many times, where I could not stop thinking about this girl. And looking at to shops, there was this stall selling some artworks. Um, Made with sand where they would draw stuff, and I see this artwork saying Alex love Julie. Julie was her English name when we met in Auckland. So I thought like this is probably for me, and as a confirmation just below there was like some Korean letters like to say yes, that's for you. And there was another the other sign. And then like a few weeks later I had a dream where she said that she did love me, and then another dream where she said that she did love me. And at that point, I was like, "It's this is the time. This is the time. I needed to see this girl again." So I get my ticket for Seoul first, then Thailand, and then back in London. And the day I'm about to leave, I realized that we had the World Cup in England, and when Julie left Auckland was the World Cup 4 years earlier, so the previous World Cup in Auckland. Again, while I was having this connection with this girl, I was in a non-finished relationship situation with this girl named Kaori. So it felt like everything was repeating itself, but with different people, but situation and names was the same as to tell me that there was things that I needed to understand, and it was because again I went to I wanted to be with this girl and seeing this girl, but at the same time I was in a relationship or anyway some sort of relation with this other girl. Same things happened when I was in Auckland. So it obviously was a clear message that there was lessons to learn and that I was not learning it, and they was repeating itself again. So I go to Seoul with no expectation except that I wanted to see her again. and it was wonderful. We spent a week together every day, and I remember the last day she takes me to the airport, and she was probably like waiting for me to kiss her, and I didn't because I felt that that would be the last time for me to meet Julie. So I left, went to Thailand, couldn't stop thinking about her. And I remember she sent me a message where she tells me that how important I was for her life. And that made everything even more confusing. And the stress, the worry, the confusion, the if led me to get sick, where like my body got completely healed, where I had the issue with my leg that's still carrying a bit now, and where literally for a few years I was completely like drained. I had no energy until the point where they found out I had a bacteria parasite that got into my body, probably from a food poisoning I had in Auckland. Sorry, I had in Thailand. And at the same time, it turns out that she got cancer exactly at the same period where my health was going downhill. So again now, past many years, and I got in another messed up relationship with a woman. You know, as I've been doing all the time. You know, got with this woman, left this woman, went back with this woman, left this woman, went back to this woman, broke up, back, broke up, back, broke up, back, broke up, back, as I always do, as I always did, and that's something that I'm trying to fix now. So again, couldn't stop thinking about her. It was like there was this. It was like if there was this attachment to her that I could not cut, but at the same time I could not, you know, get to her. It was like if it made me wanted to be with her, but at the same time, as I would get too close to her, it would be like a how can I say? There was like a two magnets that repulse themselves. As I as I would be far, I would be drawn to her, but as I was close, I would just, did not want to commit or take any serious commitment. And this has been like for years. Um, you know, and again, I had the opportunity to see her again when then I decided to go back to Thailand, and she was willing to come and see me, and I did not want. So again, this being drawn to her, and then repulsed from her, and and then having this repulsion, like where I did not want her to be close to her. So a mess. I mean, like the only things I can say is a bloody mess. All I know is that as I would be far away, I would have this heavy feeling of longing, of the need to be with this woman. Like something that like very complex, something that only and you can explain it only in terms of energy, karma, life lessons, and so on. You can explain those kind of things on the mind level, without people saying that this has to do with mental health. So you know who is in this journey of spirituality will understand. Who is not, they can't understand why. So again, like so many years passed where we did keep in touch sometime, and then I made the decision to come to Seoul for a month and a half with the intention to make like to close a circle. So I just needed to close the circle, seeing her one more time and moving on moving on and just let what it's supposed to be happen. So I came here for her. She was the main reason, and actually the only reason. And we met, we both in relationship, and I'm happy. I'm happy because I feel that whatever circle started to be drawn 13 years ago is being closed now. So as we know, there is no endings or beginnings, and every ending is a new beginning. And that's the same as I feel now, just a new beginning. Then what the new beginning will bring, it all depends of where we put our focus and where we put our energy, and how much we actually focus all our intent in the now, and how much we enjoy the present moment, because that's what is going to create the future. So with them, and now I'm enjoying the moment in a beautiful temple in the mountain, a few hours away from Seoul.